Have you ever had a dream so big, so raw, it kept you awake at night? Not just a nice idea, but a calling, something that sets your heart on fire, even as it scares you to death. And then the next morning comes, the alarm goes off, and that dream, well, it slips back into the shadows. Because fear loves the daylight. Most of us have felt it. That tug, that vision, that thing which feels like it was placed in you and only you. And yet when we try to move towards it, we freeze. Goethe said, "Whatever you can do or dream, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it." And I believe that. Boldness starts with a step, and stepping into the unknown, that's where everything changes. So why don't we begin? Let's be honest, comfort. It's seductive, isn't it? It wraps around you like a warm blanket, feels safe at first, but stay there long enough and it starts to smother your fire. We're addicted to ease, to safety, to the illusion of control. But let me tell you something. The constant pursuit of comfort is killing your dream. You weren't built to just exist. You were made to blaze, to set the world on fire with your passion, your purpose. I've been there. Not long ago, I took a turn I thought was sensible. I set up an artist management agency. I'd been a singer, a performer. I loved that life, but it was a grind. Bills, stress, uncertainty. So I thought maybe it's time to move behind the scenes. Be practical. Be stable. And on paper, I was being stable. But inside I was wilting. I'd lie there in the mornings sometimes, staring at the ceiling, not just tired, but empty. Like something vital in me had dimmed. And then I'd step back on stage and something lit up. My purpose, my voice, my life. It was like throwing petrol on a dying flame. But the thing is, knowing what lights you up doesn't make it easy. You still have to face the resistance. Stephen Pressfield talks about it in The War of Art. That invisible force that rises up every time you try to do something meaningful. It whispers, "Who are you to speak? Who do you think you are to matter?" It does everything it can to sidetrack you, to distract you, to keep you from starting your task. And I'll admit, it got me too. When I walked into my first public speaking club meeting back in October 2018, I didn't want to speak. I wanted to get the hell out of there. My knees were shaking, my palms were ice, but I gave that first little improvised speech, and afterwards I felt that glow. You know the one I mean, the feeling of doing the thing you were meant to do, even just a little, even just once. And every time I pushed past that resistance, the fire inside me grew. So here's what I want you to know. There's a fire in you, right now, that wants to flame higher. Not someday, not when the timing's better, now. And you don't have to know the whole path, you just have to take that first step. Because the moment you do, you become someone different. You become energy in motion. And movement, that's where the magic lives. I don't just see a person when I think of you listening to this. I see a star, a galaxy, a dream that is waiting to break through into reality. So what is it for you? That thing that you keep putting off, that whisper in the quiet, that melody you've never played out loud, that sentence you've never spoken. The resistance will tell you to wait for clarity, wait for confidence, but I'm telling you, don't. Don't wait for the fear to go away. Don't wait for permission. Act now. Send the email, Make the phone call, book the room, speak the words. Do it the moment this video ends, before the resistance creeps back in, before your fire dims again. Write down what you did in the comments section below and tell me how it felt to do it. Yeah, it's scary. Yes, it's uncomfortable. But let me tell you this, the greatest risk you can take is to risk nothing at all. Because once you step into your fire, once you move towards your dream, everything will change. And when you look back, you'll wonder, why did I wait so long?